Hi everybody and welcome. We are going to do the grade 8 lessons for the interactive science Pearson text in your textbook. This would be pages 440 to 447 with the States of Matter chapter 12 lesson 1. I'm going to start with the lesson going over the vocabulary. The words we're going to talk about is solid, amorphous solid, crystalline solid, liquid, volume, viscosity, gas, pressure, and temperature. A solid is closely packed, fixed arrangement of particles. Here I drew a lab table, which is an example of a solid. And if you zoomed in, you would see these particles tightly packed for the lab table. There are two types of solids, and they are amorphous. And the amorphous solids are particles are not arranged in a pattern, does not have a distinct melting point. The other type is a crystalline. Particles are arranged in a pattern and does have a distinct melting point. The next I'd like to review briefly is the definition of a volume. A volume is the amount of space that matter fills. If it is a regular shaped object, such as this rectangular prism, then we would use the formula length times width times height. If it's a liquid, you would use a graduated cylinder. If it's an irregular shaped object, you'd use displacement, which is putting this irregular shaped object inside of a container filled with water and then see the difference between the volume. A liquid is the next one we'll go over, and it has a definite volume but no definite shape of its own. This is a glass of water, and that would be what the particles of the water would look like up close. They're spread apart, which is different from the arrangement of the solid. Liquid has a viscosity. Viscosity is a liquid's resistance to flowing. An example of high viscosity is honey, and low viscosity is water. Gas. There are a couple things to tell you about that. Gas will always take the shape of the container. Gas particles are always colliding into each other, which creates a push. Pressure of gas is the force of its outward push divided by the areas of the walls of its container. Here's an example of a balloon, and notice that this arrangement, the particles are moving and these lines are indicating the movement. Just to kind of add on to that and also review this word temperature. Temperature is the measure of the average speed of the particles in a substance. If the air around the fire was measured for how fast it was moving, you would see it quickly moving. The air around an ice cube will move slower. Thank you for your time and attention into this, and I appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know and answer all the questions on your Edpuzzle. Thank you. Bye-bye.